And boom, boom, bam, we're live. What is up, everybody? How you doing? Good to see everybody. Got awesome people out there in chat. Sure, that's turned down. There we go. How's everybody doing today? That's all right. And there we go. We've got Mike Sampson. Sampy, how you doing? Big City Catfish. Good to see you. Off the Hook. What's up? Big shout out. Congratulations to Off the Hook and Sunfish King doing their thing over there, their big giveaway. You can check that out on both of their channels. I think it's almost time for the voting. So check out their big giveaway, trying to help out some people with their channels. Al and Prishala, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, well, thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. There's our good friend CVA. Good to see you out there. Lance is in the house. All right. Lance out on the riverbank, watching the rods, man. Isn't that a great way to spend a night? So that will be awesome to see. And there we go. So there's Lance, CBA, Lance McCoo Mike Irvin. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. Steve and Corley, glad you can make it in. Steven, talking to him, said he's going to be getting to the river here coming up in sometime this week, I believe. So hopefully that goes great for him. 15 awesome people out there. Thank you. I see Uncle Jeep in the house. How's it going, Uncle Jeep? Good evening. James K from Baltimore Way. How you doing, my friend? James, you and Lizabella did a great job with helping Kaz with that intro video for her. So awesome job with that. Thank you for that. Y'all did amazing job with that. Hey, Walter Pope, new subscriber from Lake Louisville, Texas. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in. Murillo Family Fishing, Agent Murillo out there. Good to see you. Yeah, we a fun channel, and let me tell you, Dad, I've been going through some hard times lately, though. Hard times. That J Dog has done put me in some hard times. The price of gas is up, and people losing their jobs, and woo. But that ends tomorrow, Daddy. That J Dog is done tomorrow. Anyways, just a little fun there. Harry Anderson, how you doing, my friend? Green Machine, what's up, Dan? Let's see. Dan was out the other night, and last stand day was out with Dan. last stand day, last Sunday, out with Dan, and we got stopped by the fishing popo. I got no problem with them trying to all right, Stephen. Awesome. I got no problem. I know that they're trying to do their job, but man, he just seemed like he wanted to find us with something, and we all had our licenses. Dan had all the proper things for the boat. He checked the bait in the live well. And he was down East Tackle. How you doing? Surfins, catfish, and crappie day fish on two. I said two stands. But and he was just in a camouflage boat, just a guy wearing camouflage. You would have never known who it was. And he, like I said, he tried to catch us with everything. And that's why I say, check your regulations before you go out fishing. Know what you can and can't do. Make sure you're doing it the right way. Have your licenses, because even though you may not get checked very often, it will happen. And if you're messing around on, like, this is the James River, is a tidal river. It is controlled by the Marine Resource Commission. So you're dealing with stripers and shad and herring that are running up the river right now. So the fines for having any of those fish out of season are just absolutely ridiculous. So, and they do that for a reason. They're on their mate and run, and if we aren't doing things the right way, the numbers will go down, et cetera, et cetera. So, but just know what the regulations are. Do yourself a favor, and then you don't got to worry about if the guy stops you, he stops you because you've got everything right. But let's see. There we go. I dropped the link out there. Alan says he loves that On the Water Wednesday. Awesome, awesome time. And we have a blast out there doing that. I love getting when I can go out there and do that. And that's what's great on the James is the fish may not be biting in the area that you're fishing, so you got to be prepared to go after where they're at. So that is the one thing that knowing your waters, you'll start to develop patterns that work during certain times of the year, certain conditions. So you're you can knock out a lot of dead water. Sometimes some spots are better at night, some are better during the day, some better during high tide, low tide, et cetera, et cetera. And knowing when to fish those areas during those conditions really knocks out a lot of wasted time. But there is the link. I dropped it out there. We may have some other people jumping up at some point tonight. We've got the big day well, hold on one second. How'd you get out?
That's right. I broke free. It's on like Donkey Kong now. I will never, ever forget the torment that I have endured, the stress that I have endured this week. And I hope your all's fishing knots are better than the knots that you all tied, because let me tell you, brother.
I had nothing to. I don't know what.
You may have had a mask. You may have had shades. You may have had all that covered up.
But it wasn't. I had nothing to do with that. I just thought you were on a trip somewhere.
You know, we shared a boat together. I'm just saying, and I thought there was some brotherly love there, and the way you treated me.
That wasn't me.
Recover.
It wasn't me. I had nothing to do with that at all. I'm doing good. How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing all right.
Appears that you're back in the living room.
I'm back. I'm back at the house now. So.
So for the few people out there that may not know what's going on, you got Freddy's Outdoors Adventure out there saying #Team No Script.
#Freddy Team Bait Shop Takeover on stand night.
No. We don't want that. There's Mac Fishing with #Team No Script. It's finally going to be here. All the talk and all the everything can finally be done tomorrow, 6 p.m. on Has Life channel.
That's right.
It's going down.
I mean, I don't know why we picked the smallest channel. I mean, does anybody even watch Haz's channel? I must have got 200 requests and thoughtful prayers for last night because I had to cancel the bait shop. I mean, the only one I think that watches No Script is Mac Fishing. So
yeah, no.
Dan?
Last time I was Has was live and I was watching. I think he only had like maybe 200 people watching. It was
That's rookie. That's rookie numbers. I can't wait, man. We're gonna have so much fun with this.
I can't believe that Chad would be out there trolling. No. I can't believe you'd be out there trolling no script.
I'd never.
I don't know. That's what Mac just said here. Chad, your comment on my TikTok video is all wrong.
Bro, no, man. I was just saying. I was just saying. Hashtag Team Bait Shop. I mean, you always be surprised. I was asked when we went down to the James River, for me not to record because there was a lot of bait shop love words spoken by somebody, but he didn't want it to get out because he didn't think the other no scripters would understand. So
I can't reply on. I can neither confirm or deny any of these accusations.
Oh, Dee says she can confirm.
Oh,
Whiskers! Wow.
There we go.
That's all right. Hopefully we can over at the bait shop can earn a little love and respect from all these no script for life. They're all right. They're all yeah.
I gotta have all the gang symbols.
Yeah, that's like no script for life, NWO style.
Oh my gosh, I had a blast with that last night.
I missed it, man. So for everybody, I did see some, comments. I actually did get a few messages. They asked me if everything was all right, but I've been in Texas for a couple days, and we were literally up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and not getting back to hotels till 10, 11 o'clock at night. So it was very long days.
This is true, Buck. This is true. Buck says, make sure wear your high top boots. It'll get deep tomorrow. There we go. Itty bitty kitty committee. Hashtag team no script for lifetime 2.
That's all right.
I got to speak to Itty Bitty the other night. That was pretty cool. Let's see. But yeah, no, we're having a lot of fun with it.
Hell yeah.
So after tomorrow, y'all hear it's gonna be over.
Yeah,
and unfortunately for Bait Shop, they're getting foreclosed on.
We got to see how the wheel falls, because I've got a feeling that while Freddie and I are out there catching, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 80s, whatever, the wheel's going to probably screw us like it did Stan, and it's going to be land on something like smallest fish every time, and that's where you guys are going to shine, because they don't claim Brian B. Dinkins for no reason. Has a lot of little fish.
Woo!
2 pound stands.
2 pound. All right, I'll go with that one. I thought you were going to pull out the Savage.
You did target that. You did target that small fish.
That's right. I feel bad about that small fish thing, because I kind of started that whole. Well, actually, it was somebody out in chat. I can't remember who put up the prize for that during the first Iron Cat. They put up a special prize who could catch the smallest fish. Well, somebody throws up a prize out there and you just happen to be able to do that, that's what you do. Let's see. We've got somebody else come. Oh my God. It's just getting. What is this? What is this going on? I can't believe you're showing up with a mask and glasses and stuff.
That's my superhero right there.
What kind of person would show up on a live with a mask and covered up glasses and things? I don't get it.
Well, I mean, he's obviously a superhero. I mean, no script has been referring them to themselves as like the NWO of the catfish world. And if memory serves me correctly, NWO didn't last very long. They were a bunch of old has-beens trying to find their way in a new generation of youngsters that was in wrestling. I'm just saying. They also end up falling apart inside their own organization. I'm just throwing out the facts here, Stan.
Well, when you have that many awesome, amazing, talented, spectacular people with that much charisma and stuff, you're going to have clashes every now and then. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But Team No Script, we tight. We can live past that. Down East Tackle wants to know what does the A stand for?
Awesome.
Oh. Got Lynn out there, Catfish Fever and Outdoors. How you doing?
What's up, Lynn? Duh.
Okay. So yes, there we go. There we go. All right. James, thank you for dropping the links. There's Freddie's link right there. Make sure you get Fields.
Dan freezing up on your end, Freddie?
Yep. He got scared. His internet
got
scared on him.
But yeah, so we went out yesterday, kept doing a little searching, a little scanning, a little finding some bait, et cetera.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Somebody else got some bait too.
I like that. 2 baits out the
Yeah, well, Freddie, I think that was not looking like bait. That was actually looking like the catfish that you catch. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, that would be bait for tomorrow.
Well, we will see. We will see. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, and I even got some more bait on its way to the house right now, fresh.
Fresh bait here is less than 4 hours. I mean, but Chad, you see how that goes here, and Freddie, you saw it here too with the catch and the bait. It's
yeah. Well, I mean, bait for me is literally just go down the street and go to the bait shop. So,
Murillo's asking, Chad, did you fix Texas?
No, honestly, I didn't. We have a lot of locations, and we had some new stuff going on down there. And even when I was literally loading the airplane today, I was getting phone calls like, "I gotta go. I can't help you. Fix it.
Yeah.
I told you what to do. Do it. Bye." I mean, just like Stan. When I told him, I tried to tell him what's going to happen, what he should do. I tried to mentor this man. But does he listen? Nah. He doesn't listen.
No. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow, though. I can't wait for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, Has Life Channel tomorrow night, 6 p.m. And I don't think Eastern time. That's right. I don't even realize there is other time zones. Like
I know.
Did you say Has Life Channel or Has Been Channel?
Wow.
What
was that? Say that again, Freddie.
I'm not going to let you talk.
To change it to Has Been after tomorrow.
Ooh.
There. See, I didn't bump you all the way off. I just muted. So, but hey, Mad Catter catfishing out there. How you doing? Good to see you. Team Snagging Whiskers. Are the fish biting this weekend?
I hope they are, at least down on the southern part, maybe not on the northern part.
The fish are biting somewhere. It's just a matter of finding the active fish for the conditions that you have. Even when you have a severe cold front come through, there's going to be an active fish somewhere. There's going to be less of them. So it's just a matter of finding where they're at.
He said they're going to be hopefully pretty active on her line.
It might make an appearance or two tomorrow.
That was pretty amazing, Captain Amazing.
Because it's nothing like Fish on, Captain Amazing. Fish on, Captain Amazing all night long.
Yeah, and he's going to be pulling them up all night like that. Thank you, Fishing for Whiskers. I appreciate that.
Itty bitty and fishing for whiskers. What is up with this? It's breaking my heart.
It's just like Haz and Brian. Richard Montano's been giving them
That's
carp all
true.
week. Make sure they got bait because they can't seem to go get it on their own. They have to get it brought to them and dropped off, and
that's how you roll on no script, man. That's how it is. That's just the way. Agent Murillo's got a pretty good deal going. And Freddie, I thought that you were pretty close to coming. Oh, I wasn't supposed to. Never mind. I didn't say any of that.
Yeah, they're feeling pretty big about themselves right now because they took it in the hour of the week of the bait shop, so they feel like they finally achieved something in life. But just like everything else, Brian B. stealing everything I do. I'm just saying, the original non-scripted show right here.
Mm-hmm.
You
mean Haz actually caught some bait today finally?
Well, think about this. I mean, think about this, Freddie. Yeah. You got the bait shop, which was totally non-scripted, first of its kind. I mean, legend. Wait for it, Terry. Then you have Chad, who has the D with him all the time, helping catch the fish. And what does Brian do?
I'll give you that one. I'll give you the D.
He's like, I'm going to rename you E just so it sounds like D. And and then the first time the struggle where Chad can't make it, we're going to slip in and grab his time spot so I can feel that power that he has. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah.
We were just showing you how easy it could be for the perfected no script show.
Fair
just
enough,
kind of roll in. Just saying. And we, I thought we were tight and everything. And just talking about the original no scripted show, I don't seem to recall being on that show for the entire existence of it.
I have to be very conscious, of my guest because of Agent Murillo. He's a hard negotiator, man, and you may not have gotten the notes and the letters and the request, but there was requests for 2 stands to come on multiple times. We just could not come to an agreement with the top-notch negotiating agent, Mr. Murillo, because he drives a hard bargain, and I just couldn't reach his terms at times. So,
well, that's why Freddie's coming. I gotta stop doing that. And you know what, Murillo? I don't think I've ever seen the Chad and Iron Man in the same room at the same time. Just saying.
I can tell you that you haven't. Or Batman.
Things that you go, There's trophy seekers outdoors. He's been on fire on speaking of Thursday nights, he's been on fire the past 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks on Pontoon Jody's show, the Flathead Challenge.
Daryl's won it 2 weeks in a row, ain't he?
That's right.
Oh, really?
And, last night he went in and called it. He was not exactly fishing the best conditions, but it was the Flathead area, and he was saying that's what he was going for, and bing, bam, boom. That's what they got. So nice. Big shout out to him and Woody. But let's face it, that Woody is the one that carries that whole team.
Oh, yeah.
So, without a doubt. That's one thing that Bait Shop and No Script can agree on there is that Woody is the true.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely can agree there.
Hey, there's hooks and hammocks. What's up, Chris? We also saw Chris catching a fish the other day that was standing on the tippy toes to try to weigh.
And it was still longer than him.
Oh my God, that was funny.
As Chad would say, let me take care of this one, Chad. That's not saying much. That could be a 33-inch fish, but there you go.
As we'll say,
We'll give Chris a little bit of credit. Chris is like 5'6", but that fish was like 5'8.5", so it had him by like a couple inches. I'm just saying.
Well, could you imagine? I mean, you could tell. He sent me a picture. I was actually in meetings. He sent me this picture. He tried to call me, but he sent me this picture, and I look at it, and I'm like, my God, that fish is huge. Then I was like, wait, no, that's Chris. That's probably about 22.2 pounds. When I was thinking about it, and then he said he dropped the video. I watched the video, and I was just like, holy moly! Could you imagine how big that fish would be if he would have deetered it? Well, not guys, not that kind of deeter. I'm talking about holding it out.
Oh, you're not talking about the mussel shell?
Yeah, we're not talking about
not that one. All right.
we're this kid-friendly show. We can't do that.
Okay. So,
but if you want to see it, you've got to go on Hooks and Hammocks and watch his video to see.
That's right. You should definitely go over and check it out.
There you go. And he's been saving that one up. There are a lot of people gave him criticism for not catching a lot of fish on his first 22 lives or something like that. And
yeah.
So he saved them all up and just caught that one big one. So big shout out to him. I'm joking around a little bit with him, but that's an awesome fish. Great job, Chris.
That's two PBs this month for Chris. Is flathead and now is blue.
That's right. I saw the. Was that on shorts or was that just on video clips? That
I think it was one of his shorts from when he went to Wally when he caught that 27-pound flathead. Dock.
I know I saw a couple of clips of you and him out there fishing.
You know what my favorite thing about him was catching that fish though?
What's that?
Think back. So you both actually obviously watched it, but you think about it when he's reeling it in, the excitement didn't hit at first. He's like, "Yep, it's a pretty good fish. Yep, this is gonna be this is a good fish." And he pulls it in, and as even when it gets to the boat, because I would have been like, "Oh my God!" He's all like, "Yeah, I'm a champion." He's he gets it in, he pulls it in. But that's when I think the excitement really set in for him. If you want, go back and watch it. I will say, I'm sitting there going, this must not be the fish.
Yep.
Oh no, that's a pretty good fish. And you can see the excitement as it goes along. Then he's all like, yeah, starts pumping up. I loved it.
Oh, that's right. Daryl won 3 out of 4 that he's been on.
But I can appreciate that, getting excited. I've been fishing 5 decades, and still, you saw last week we got it was almost a 50-pounder out on stand day when I was out fishing with Dan, and my response, fought it in, and of course my first response was, man, look at the size of those guns on that guy,
right?
But then when we got it in the boat, it was like, woo! Like there's just that.
I just love the calm, cool, collected. And then you get in the boat, and you're like, wait. Man, when he saw that scale, it was bumping 90 to 100. I was like, yeah.
But speaking of that, though, this is why I suggest everybody have. We're so popular right now with a lot of the other tournaments. It's dang hard to try to weigh.
Yes.
A 90 and let's face it, you get a fish that big, it's just human instinct to want to know how much it weighs.
Yeah.
So if you got a way to get the length, the boards are great for that, but you can even do it with fishing line or something. You lay it, and the important thing is to put the ruler flat on the ground, or even just use a piece of line on the ground, put the fish on it, and you can get the lengths on a piece of fishing line or whatever you have there. So you get the length, and then the girth is around the fattest part of the fish. Even if you got to do it with fishing line, and then when you get it home, you can measure out how long that is, and then just do the formula: length times girth, divide by 800, and that's your weight.
Yeah, that would be thing for somebody like Dan. Dan is it's one thing I love about watching Dan. He gets the weights, but he is very methodical about making sure that he's getting proper length and the weights of how to measure the fish, not only length but where around, right around that dorsal fin. That some of us say the shoulders, some say that fish don't have shoulders, but it's I think it'd be a good video for somebody like one of these kayak guys that have been doing it for a long time, especially Dan, to show people how that's done.
Yeah, Dan would be the best one.
I'm amazed
at his measurements. I'm just saying.
I'm amazed at how Dan and Stan 3, like they can. Most of the time, they're pretty much dead on. They can pretty much guess the length of it without even putting it on the board, within like half an inch. But we've seen both of them multiple times with 40 and 50-pound fish in the kayak at the same time. So the way that they can handle the fish is just awesome. But
I agree.
We've been doing that kind of experiment with using the formula and actually having the scale and weighing it and doing the formula. And believe it or not, it was really pretty close. Close enough for the average person to say, "Hey, that's my PB." It's around 90 pounds. It's a lot easier to do that, and it's probably a lot better for the fish than trying to weigh it and
especially. And that's another making sure you're weighing it in the most non-stressful way to the fish, right? And you do have one. And why was it at home?
But that is, as far as weighing it goes, that is the best way to weigh it, either a sling or in the net. Yeah. You never want to try to measure a big fish through just the jaw. You don't even want to try to hold the big fish by just the jaw. It can dislocate the fish's jaw very easily.
Honestly, over 20, 25 pounds, I would, I see people, and I've done it before, using the fish grips to weigh them and stuff, but when that much weight, their jaws are not designed to really support them. You got to remember they're, a 20-pound fish in water when they're, just like us jumping in water. We're not as heavy, we're buoyant, right? So dead weight on their jaw, you'll often see fish with broken jaws and that didn't heal right because of something like that, right? So in a net or in a sling is definitely 100% a better way to go.
That's right. If you're targeting trophy catfish, you should definitely have a sling. It's even with the sling, it's a lot easier to control the fish in the boat and etc. It's safer for the fish so they don't bang around a lot because it's gonna happen. But so we've got. I don't even think we know all the rules to this cage match tomorrow.
I don't. I actually just sent them to D, my agent, to go over to make sure that we have everything we need because I'm like, well, I have no idea.
We have been trying to get everybody together, including the agents, including the special tournament director that we have.
Wait! Tournament dictator. Gotta make sure we give him the proper name.
That has been acquired due to the importance, due to the gravity, due to the size of this epic battle tomorrow. We needed to bring in one of the best, and
Well, but I don't want after the bait shop runs away with it to all of a sudden have, well, it wasn't fair and.
Yes, we would hate to have the bait shops making up kind of excuses like that. So
I would never.
Rod Knockers Fishing, how you doing? He said, I need a heavy duty shepherd hook to weigh fish in the net. They're so big I can't lift it. Dan even got one of those scales. You lay it on it's got a separate control unit that's hooked to the scale itself, and you set the scale on the floor, and you can stand on it. And that's what, with the bigger fish, that's what we've been doing to weigh them on Dan's boat, is you stand on the scale by yourself. So and then you tear your own weight out. Somebody hands you the fish, and so it's just the weight of the fish that's going on there. So you talk about a less stressful way. You're the one controlling. You're holding that fish. So there's no.
What weight do they go up to?
It'll weigh me, so.
I was well, you've seen me, Stan. I mean, I'm a
we're twins. We can be twins.
We're like twinsies. You're a little bit taller, but I don't want to max out the scale before I get the fish in my hands. That's what I'm worried about.
No, I think it goes up to. I think you get different ones, but I think it goes up to like 500 pounds.
Okay.
So it's a pretty decent. It's a pretty decent size scale.
That's pretty cool.
Where's
the best place to get those slings like you was talking about?
The one Dan got, I heard that he got from Europe. They're really popular over there. It's something that I've been looking into, an idea and whatnot, and how to get the sling so that it kind of, like the what do they have that commercial for? Like the hurricane thing for the dogs, where they put it around the dog and it calms them down.
Yeah.
So then kind of looking into that and seeing what's going on with that. But that's we'll see. But I don't think that they are really too many available. I think Dan got his from Rapala, and I think he got it from overseas.
Yeah. Well, I know you got to watch, because I was looking at them a while back, like looking at Amazon and stuff like that, because you got to really pay attention to the lengths and sizes and all that kind of stuff, because if you go on and look for a sling, you're going to get one that houses, that'll only hold fish the size of like what Brian B. Dinkins catches, and the 4 to 5 pounders. I mean, they make the fish look bigger, just like his little dainty hands.
Yeah.
I mean, anything to make
paper sack. Chad, don't worry. He only uses paper sack. He puts them in the paper sack, weighs them, and then, because paper sack, if he drops it, it's biodegradable. It falls apart in the water anyway, so it's safe for fish.
For those people that are out there wondering, I am just letting them do this, just digging the hole deeper. They're just digging the hole deeper. Digging the hole deeper.
Wait a minute. Didn't he message both of us prior to this and said, I would love to have both of you wonderful people who, after tomorrow night, I will be asking to be the third co-host on the bait shop. I mean, have you guys in the night?
I think that was pretty close to what was said.
It was close.
He said,
I mean, if you notice, his other brothers ain't even in here. His other brothers ain't even in here. They're so tight. NWO's already split up.
That could be a plan. That could be planned. I'm just saying. What's up, Stan 3? How you doing?
Well, let's see. Is he going to be no script or bait shop? He's done flip flop like 8 times.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, for most of his carp can go. Yeah, I know carp can get massive. Some of them carp.
There's Fishing Chick out there. Philip Williams, Dink over Stink. How you doing? 28 awesome people. Thank you.
And
Fishing Chick is about to kick off a United States fishing tour. So really? She may be coming to a locale near you, or me, or Freddie, or so I believe she's going to be making stops in the Kentucky area and Virginia area. I know she's going to be up here for the DC meet and greet in May.
Chick, if you come up to the Ohio River, you just let me know. I can tell you where not to fish, and that is about 90% of the Ohio.
So
with J-Dog. Go ahead, go wherever he goes.
Yeah, just follow J-Dog.
Yeah.
That's not what y'all were saying about him on Facebook the other day.
What?
Y'all know J-Dog does not have Facebook, so
Can you blame him?
kind of that messenger group. Well, yeah, this is true.
Yeah, but really,
I don't blame him.
it's not the Ohio. J-Dog really don't like the Ohio much. He likes the Licking River.
Yeah, that's true.
That's his river.
That's right. That's
They
right.
should rename it the J-Dog River. I'm just saying.
I would agree. And that is when we went to CatCon, Stan 3 and I, we drove over the Licking River, and it is a very interesting looking river.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got some potential. So there's Fishing Chick's link right there. And she's trying to get her channel growing. She's been in the community for a while now and has slowed down with some things, but she's getting ready to do that tour. So you can expect to see her fishing with a bunch of different people. She's on the road to 1K, trying to get the channel going. So if you could help out Fishing Chick, go on over there, give her a like, give her a sub, leave a comment on a video.
And we met her at CatCon. She is a sweetheart.
Without a doubt, she's awesome. And
we hung out a lot.
Yeah. So, Leah, the Licking River actually flows north into the Ohio. Yeah, it's one of the few in the world or U.S. or something like that does that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, non-tidal rivers.
Yeah.
Because as you saw, Chad, the tidal rivers can go both ways.
It can make you definitely go like this. I know that.
It can make your driver almost knock you out the boat. That's for sure.
It can make your guest all-star that's sitting next to you go, oh my God, look, Chan's gonna lose his stuff right now.
No, but seriously, that was a lot of fun.
It was.
I loved how it came right down to the end. The excitement was there, and then bam, got the fish right at the end. But it was just an awesome day being out there on the water with you and Awesome D and Alicia. And she's just she was just an awesome kid. I was so impressed with her. Out there dealing with us all day long, and she didn't complain not one time. Not once.
You got to learn to read those facial expressions, because I got a couple complaints from her.
Well, she hid them from me, so good for her.
But no, it was awesome, and it's one of those things where the conditions were they were a troubling blessing at the end of the day. I mean, we had our struggles trying to stay anchored and all that kind of stuff, but the hard work and trying to stay with it paid off at the end.
Without a doubt. That was a beautiful fish at the end. And that is one thing that I love about these blue cats here is they fight. Like you'll hear some people say, catfish, whatever. I'll tell you what, you watch the blue cats here, they fight, and Chad saw that when he was here. It's a lot of fun.
Heck, that one, it was what was it, 26 or what was it?
It was in the 20s, in the upper 20s.
Yeah, it was in the 20s, mid 20s, I think. And obviously, you had a lot of current going through there that day. But the way it hit, the way it fought, I would have thought 40 plus all the way to the boat.
Yeah, because even that 20-pounder was swimming up. I mean, that's normally when you get one that's swimming, staying down and swimming against the current. That's usually a sign of a bigger fish. Yeah. And I
was sitting there thinking, my boy Stan is going to put me on a new PB, and then we got it up there, and I was like, man, these things fight down here.
Yeah, so
it's awesome.
I love it. I love all kinds of fishing though. Like I said, Stan 3 and I went out yesterday. Right now it's the hey, there's Gray's family fishing. He says he's here. Glad to see you, Chad, and Stans and Freddie even.
Oh, good.
But he's hashtag team no script.
That was a phone call. I had to get off real quick. So that was a phone call from my my dealer. She's fixing to drop off some fresh gizzard shad.
Stan, just so you know, Dee also said we have to plan another trip up there because she left without a James River catfish.
I know that was very disappointing to me. I was not happy with that. So yes, that would be awesome. Have y'all come up again.
Those
Just
polluted rivers.
we are, we joke around. We're joking around about no script bait shop. And,
Oh yeah, but we all know where your heart lies. I mean, you know, they're your newfound brotherhood up there, but we got to remember that the loyalty of where two stands started.
Well, that's true. That's
There's
true.
got to be a little. There's got to be some old school love there, man. I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true. The original couples challenge way back in, oh my goodness, that was 2020, wasn't it?
2020 was the very first one. Yeah.
All of October 20.
Yeah.
I mean, fall of 2020. Crazy.
Yeah,
that was
we
the first.
Stan and Diane catching them fishies as fast as they can.
Then it went up guest on Mark's show.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Stan used to be quiet and shy.
Damn.
Oh, man, you done ruined the show. We might as well end it now.
I couldn't leave Stan up here by himself. You two jokers, man.
Well, you saw that, Had. You saw how I just let them keep digging that hole. They're digging the hole deeper and digging the hole deeper.
What's up, buddy?
See, there's the best comment right there
Look.
from Lisa. She said, Freddie's smile always makes her day.
Well, there you go.
Lisa, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're not going to see Freddie smiling much tomorrow.
What's the matter? I mean, I don't know, Haz. You're looking a little tired right now, man. You look a little weak, a little down.
Well, no, I am tired because, I was out fishing before work for about 4 hours, entertaining on YouTube and TikTok. And then I went to work and then just come home with the kids. So now I'm winding down, getting ready for tomorrow. So I'm about to get my beauty sleep. I'm probably going to put sleep with some cucumbers over my eyes tonight and everything. Be good.
That's a good idea.
That beauty rest by looks of you.
He's going to wake up with the sweats and shakes. And
yeah. That might be what it really is, Freddie. He might be waking up at night like, oh, God, man. They're gonna whoop us. They're gonna whoop us.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Sleep like a baby.
That's what Brian's already doing. Look, Brian's getting rested right now. That's why he ain't in here.
Brian tucked himself in.
I didn't want to sleep tonight.
See, one thing that Brian normally does and has, you can back me up on this one and correct me if I'm wrong. I think every single tournament he's been in, especially the morning tournaments, he was up on somebody's live the entire night before he went.
Well, that was last year. This year he's doing, he has to get up early like a regular guy now. He has to go to work in the morning and stuff. So he's gonna be getting some sleep tonight. Now, when I try to get him to go out fishing with me at night, he's like, I can't hang with you, Haz. I gotta go to work in the morning. And I'm like,
he did just hit 40, right?
That too, yeah.
I know, and I'm not knocking him because I feel it the same way. I just turned 40 as well back in December, and it was like overnight. My body just changed. I was just like, what happened? I'm tired of being.
No, he was doing that last year for sure. All the tournaments he fished in, all the ones that were like 9 a.m., 8 a.m., he stayed up all night on somebody's live stream and then went straight to fish. I don't know how he did it, but.
And, Brian was kind of a little bit like me last year. He was in a lot of these tournaments just for kind of the fun of it. And it's a different thing this year. You're going to see a serious thing tomorrow that I don't think I know Bait Shop's definitely not ready for it. But
okay.
That reminds me. I'm getting ready. I got to get ready to head out here in about an hour. So
you got to go get some bait for you.
I got to go find where I'm fishing.
Oh. I know where I'm
leaving in about an hour.
Haz, you know how they do it? They got to go to a different state or something to.
Oh yeah. They're leaving, driving somewhere, probably going to sleep overnight there, and then.
I might end up in Creoleville. You never know.
He may end up on the Potomac River next to me.
You and Brian might be. I heard you all say you're gonna be on one side. Brian's gonna be on the other. And here might come Chatty Chattington right down the middle of y'all.
That's like I'm gonna sit in the middle, and then whoever's getting the hot bite is gonna go there.
But we haven't even let kind of the rules out. There's been people asking, how's this, how's this cage match going down? And
I don't know.
I haven't even. I gotta put the rules out on the thing. I haven't even done the info yet inside of the. I put up the thumbnail and said it, but I haven't done all that. But I'm about to do that after this. I gotta tag everybody's, channels in there and all that good stuff.
They'll have to tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow. It's a secret, guys. I haven't talked about it though. There's gonna be wheels involved. There's gonna be some shenanigans. It's gonna be some wheels involved.
Luckily, we didn't pick Green Wheel as a third, or we'd be screwed. I'm just saying.
Honestly, that's one thing we didn't think about. We should have brought Mike Greenwell up to do the wheel part of it.
And those of you that know about Mike Greenwell, he hates the wheel.
That's right.
Hates it.
Mike Greenwell's the only person.
Man.
Mike Greenwell's the only person I know. There we go. That's better now.
Yeah.
What's happening, everybody?
I told you it was a plan. They dug the hole.
I've been waiting all night.
Dug the hole.
We're delaying your trip, Daddy. That was the plan all along, to delay your trip.
I got home just in time. I looked at the time. I said, "No, he is still live. Let's go get that link."
He was pretty stressed the first half hour of this show, being up here with just his favorite bait shop. People he was like, you could tell the look was like, man, Haz and Brian are going to see this love that I have for the bait shop, and they're going to hate on me.
We were bringing up.
Two Stands always lies with the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, yeah, he always lies. To both of y'all, because
let me tell you what we were talking about, though. I was just reminiscing how Two Stands was, never on that bait shop show, even though, I was a huge supporter of it, shared out the link. I don't know how many times. I probably shared the, I know for a fact that I have shared Chad's video out more than anybody else out there. And still not on the bait shop. Y'all came up with a show. You're like, you know what?
Man, we gotta have Two Stands on. We ran the bait shop yesterday without this. So now me and you have officially been on the bait shop.
Yeah.
Hey, we still have to get Haz. I don't know how we got Brian B before Haz.
Just remember. Hold on. Matter of fact, I got him on walkie-talkie. Agent Murillo, can you get a contract up for next Thursday? We are to be on the bait shop next Thursday because we're going to whoop their butt. You'll have that documented shortly. You'll probably get an email.
All right, let's do this.
Win, lose, or draw, we should be on that bait shop.
I think I agree with that.
Do you guys have a show? Okay, so there's no.
Why?
Let's do that.
I don't have anything planned. Honestly, I've been so busy lately. That's why we haven't had guests. We
never had time to.
Yeah,
well,
that's why we are the original no script, the non-scripted bait shop. What we technically call ourselves.
Don't try to add that.
I'm just letting you know the non-scripted bait shop talk show.
When we win Saturday before y'all come Thursday,
don't try to put out. Freddie, you wasn't even scripted at all before this started.
We will make sure Kelly Bullock
stay in your lane.
Invoices, okay?
Stay in your lane.
We'll make sure Kelly sends
stay
y'all
in your
some
lane.
invoices to come on the show Thursday.
You and Kelly should make a show.
What are you talking about staying in lane? Ain't you in the DC area? None of y'all can drive. I know y'all can't stay in a lane. Yeah, that's right. Learn to drive up there. Stay in your own lane. Learn to stay in a lane.
You scared? That's why I ain't came in.
Hey, we got G-Style fishing in here. G-Style saying this catfish battle gonna leave bait all over the place, but a good time. Hey, there's Smoke. PRM is out there. How's it going? We know that he's rocking with Team No Script.
Oh,
I think
see.
after this we need to get a championship belt made, and the winner get to they get to keep
Hey,
the belt.
I
And
was
then-
looking at
And
them.
then next year, we have another annual one and put the belt up again. I think that's a good idea. I think we may need to do that.
Hey, I looked at one. It was a nice one, and I think it was $150.
Yeah, you can have them made for a couple $100.
I'm talking about a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
That way I can hold it for the first month, then I can pass it to Has.
wait.
Then I can
Why
pass it to
you just
Fran.
assuming you would get it? I'm about tired of this lack of freaking respect I'm getting from you know what? Brian B, keep my name out your mouth.
Hey, Chad, that was one of the funniest moments. Right after that show, you got Freddie smacking Brian out.
Oh, dude, Will Smith couldn't have timed that any better, man.
I was about to say, what was the timing on that? I was like,
I popped
goodness.
in at the right time, and I saw that.
When I
photo
seen
up there.
that picture, I
I
was
almost
crying.
beat the bed, Chad.
That was epic.
Only thing I could picture was Brian B like, Agent Murillo, man, you better be calling Will Smith's agent right this minute, man, because this is BS.
Hey, that might be the best meme put together this year.
That was pretty
It
good.
is the best one. I ain't
Yeah,
even gonna
that
say it might be that.
That was
And
fine.
I still think we need
I'm
a
on the short
category.
end of it, but that
For
was
best
that was
meme?
epic.
I really think we need a category for the
Meme of the
fishing
year.
community, the best meme made out there, because that one is definitely going to be a contender for this
Yeah, that
year.
was funny.
Oh,
Chad has
no.
another one that's funny, but it hasn't hit mainstream yet, though, man. That one and the pink shorts, Brian is hilarious.
Yeah, we haven't released that one.
That was-
I still can't
Wait,
unsee.
I actually got two with Brian and some pink shorts.
I forgot that J Dog doesn't
I'll
do
be,
the messenger.
Yeah,
I never
you
sent
did-
him the link.
Man, you never think of J Dog.
You have to.
Oh,
you have
that's
to
not
tag
true.
him,
That's
though.
not true at all.
You-
I
He's
think
secret
about
on
him more than you know.
Whoa,
That's gonna get off my back.
sounds to me like
I know that
sounds to me
didn't
like
sound
Sam
right. You know what
got
I was
some
trying
matching
to
pink
say.
shorts.
Pause.
I want to let Freddie and Chad know that y'all will get an invoice for yesterday's show.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Now we already
Time
discussed
slot.
earlier why you
I'm just
took
saying.
that hour over
Yeah.
in my
Adrian
behalf.
Murillo's.
I know, but you know,
already put
Adrian
it out
Murillo
there.
said y'all will get an invoice because
Look,
I was
Brian,
cooking dinner.
look, man, I know you want to be me. You start a show where you're non-scripted, you just BS and talk. The bait shop. You get your partner in crime on the boat. I've got D, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to call you E. It rhymes with E, Then all of a sudden you're like, first time that they don't have an 8 o'clock show, we got to jump in there, right? And that way I can start feeling the power of that Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I mean, dude, if you want to be me, just say it. Just say it. Just let everybody know right here, right now.
Okay.
You're like, I'm going to fish out of a bass, almost like a bass looking boat, because that's what my idol does.
You're right.
Oh, man.
Everything you said
That's right.
was a lie.
Oh, my Lord Jesus.
But-
Oh, my Lord Jesus.
You know. Only thing you said right is the person that be on your boat is D.
Yeah.
That's the only factor you told.
Oh,
Everything
man.
else was a
And
lie.
it happens to rhyme with E.
Yeah, just happened.
Just
Yeah, but
happened.
I'm going to call you E, on the show,
Hey.
just because it sounds like D.
Hey,
That's funny though. That was hilarious. Chad's clever guy right there, man. Clever
yeah,
guy.
he thought about that all week. While he
I'm
was
funny. Look, I'm funny. Brian funny looking. I mean, it's kind of hand in hand. I'm just saying they keep
Listen to
going and going. Look, Brian used to have hair, and he's like, man, I could just be just like him and go bald, and we both be looking good.
After
Chad
I
was
watched
there
that,
on the
I
plane.
did go-
He's not reached this level yet. He's got that little Joe Dierte baby fuzz thing going. You only ever see him straight on. You don't see the sides because he's got those patches like Joe Dirt.
Hey, I had all that.
He's working on it.
I had all that. I had to cut it for the job.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, sure. There we go.
Cut it for the job.
Yeah. Now he's got to work.
Oh man! Oh, okay. So you gotta go here,
Battle
buddy.
smash, Brian B. Motor, flywheel, frisbee, two
Hey, that's funny. That
Bring out
Brian
a
Special
elbow drop special, all for the paycheck. Good golly, Miss Molly.
No script.
No script.
Wienermobile Bill. The Wienermobile Bill is here.
That's kind of, let me see. What is that?
Oh, holy smokes. Oh, Chad,
Now
that's
I'm just a big baby.
Uh-huh.
Look.
he's definitely going to
Hot
need
dogs.
that.
Get your hot dogs right here.
Glizzy's over here.
I got the sweet doggy.
Don't let me
Chad
remind you.
the golfer in his caddy.
The A.
Freddie the
Don't let
caddy.
me remind you. The
Man,
golf.
I've never looked so fit. That right there, that's how you know you're not doing your memes right. I've never been that fit.
I gotta admit, Freddie got some nice calves in that picture. I'm
He
just saying.
does. I'm just gonna say. I mean,
Hey, Stan.
Say.
Don't do that one. Don't do that one. I could have got him good though, but hold on.
It was close. It was close.
I
That's the
realized I ain't
new
have
rise.
Hey, there's clear view outdoors.
What's up, Skip?
But,
What's up, Skip? How you
we're
doing,
gonna be jumping out of here in just a little bit. We've got some final I's to dot and T's to cross.
yeah.
Make sure that everything is on the up and up. Get everything done. Get everything legalized. Because it's going down tomorrow, and you don't want to miss.
Going down tomorrow.
Hey,
Don't
it's
want
less-
to miss it. Look, the
less
last
than
time I
20
fished against J Dog, I was teaching how to use a gill net, and as a matter of fact, last time I was fishing against J Dog, I literally was talking about the double Kentucky rig on Chad's channel. You know, none of that tomorrow. None of it.
Nope.
You know,
We're using high-low rigs tomorrow, not double
I
Kentucky.
was gonna say, I may have to pull that out at the very end for the win. I'm just saying.
I hope you snag into a rock with both hooks.
And I might just happen to have an original
You
double
might have.
Kentucky rig that I might just pull out and get the winning fish on.
No, you said you were gonna shadow box those, so they would never be used. See, you're breaking agreements already.
Well, that's because Stan 3 took it. So.
Oh, okay.
We
As
ain't
long as
signed
it
up
was taken
contract with you chumps anyway. Only thing we signed with these rules. Anything else is
There's definitely, I'm just going to put it this way, there's definitely some interesting, there's definitely some interesting wiggles. There's some interesting wrinkles in everything that's happening tomorrow night. It's definitely, you're going to want to tune in to get it.
so nobody sent J Dog the link. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Yeah, well, I got it right
That
before
was mine. Yes, go ahead. If
Blame it
somebody
on
could send it to him, that'd be
I mean,
great because we need to talk.
Fan show, you know.
There's Patriot James in here. What's going on, James?
Patriot James, thank you.
What's up, James?
And those that
Thanks
don't
for
know,
the
he's got a new float that just came out. It's the small version of his Patriot float. So,
Oh,
so now he has a medium, and a large float. So check him out.
small, medium, and large for all sizes
That's right.
Yeah.
of
Them new,
fish.
them
I
new
just
small
happen
ones,
to have some
I
Patriot
guarantee
James floats right here.
you got the medium and the large, but I guarantee those small ones, the new ones, they're a little bit narrower.
Yeah,
It'll be perfect for some channel cats or some smaller
these
like live
two,
brim and stuff. Woo!
they'll be debuting the small ones tomorrow for all those small fish they're gonna be catching.
Ah,
I thought I caught small fish, and then Chad talked all that stuff and called me Brian B. Dinkin. And then he gets a co-host that gets fish that are measured in centimeters.
They're gonna be like, bait on, bait on.
Well, thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. I've still got to, James. I'll try to give you a call sometime this weekend. I got crazy busy.
I sent J Dog the message.
Thank you. And Patriot James, check out Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Patriot Catfishers of America. The show this past Wednesday night, Junior Proctor and team got a rig on there with talking about flatheads and some different fishing methods, different ways to look at electronics. I know Freddie was in there taking notes and getting questions, and he was getting coordinates mailed to him. So I'm just saying, we'll see what's happening. But
Yeah.
That is one of my home lakes. It's only in 2 hours from the house, hour and 45 minutes from the house. So it's considered my home lake. And that's where I'm going to be fishing tomorrow. Lake Wiley. What y'all don't know, Lake Wiley's got some big ends on.
G-style.
There we
Cutting
go.
me deep.
Where are you? Really?
that's right. Patriots. His floats only catch big fish.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was laughing about. That was funny.
Murillo, that is epic. Somebody need to check their email. I'm just saying. Holy moly! Ooh.
Yeah, there's
I'm working towards my email right now.
Oh, man. You guys are in trouble.
there is a lot of different ways to use the float. Some people have replaced the clip on there, the sliding rig on there with planer board clips and use it like that.
I don't know. He must not have copied me in.
You in it?
You'll have to tell me later which email address he sent it to, because I have two
Chad.
emails.
With the Chad.
I think it's a fraudulent document, Chad, so we don't have to worry about it.
No, Freddie got it. He's looking at it.
It wasn't certified, so you don't even need to open it up. It wasn't certified.
As he say, we got the best agent in the business.
But what he hasn't got his invoice. You from
You have to
y'all
read
doing the show.
Read the email and you'll understand.
Oh man!
Oh,
But y'all haven't got our invoice from Kelly Bullock for
it's
doing the show
certified.
Thursday. You gotta pay to be on the show.
Oh, Kelly Bullock is your agent. Oh my god!
He's just our invoice guy.
He can't invoice us.
He's your invoice.
So we don't owe the country nothing.
Love you, Kelly.
So as you can see, there wasn't a lot of talk about catfish technique here tonight. It was about having some fun. Tomorrow, it's all business. The fun ends for the bait shop. Team No Script is we foreclosing on the bait shop. Going to be a big close sign across the front door. Say now owned by No Script.
Damn.
Deuces.
But no, I don't have this. I don't have this email you guys are